Wizard. That's a very clean-cut name.
Hmm.
Not super creative, but it gets the point across. And don't forget, guys, we always got a Matrino code, !Matrino in the chat. Donate free $1 on your behalf to the prize pool for the players. And speaking of players, here we have one. He's in the top right-hand corner. This is Eternal Empire Ellie. Let's see how it goes down here. We know this man, if you're familiar to the channel here. He's playing for the bad team, and he is YanXII. Supporting the social distancing and wearing of a mask. We love to see it.
Beautiful. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have the Brazilian, I'm assuming Brazilian, Zerg player representing Team Remember the Game, Brazil. It is Wizard.
I didn't notice there was Gustavo was here.
Yep. We've got the Brazilian casters here as well, which makes sense, right? Two Brazilians playing against each other.
I was following their camera on accident. I was like, wait, you're not talking about the player you're showing. It's
all good.
Yeah, I do like this simple build. Nothing crazy. Hatch gas pool. And supply depot, barracks, and gas here. So this is the standard as it gets, other than... Oh, I thought he sent two. Okay, he wants one scouting SCV, one for the expansion.
Yeah, nothing too crazy. I was about to say that, but what's this drone doing?
Never mind.
To be fair, we don't know what happened in game one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some sort of proxy going on that made him scout for that.
I've never seen anyone do that before. But like, it makes sense if there's a proxy out on the map, but yeah. I
mean, he did get like a little bit earlier scout if an SCV's coming, but I mean, usually no. There's another SCV. Oh, it's a Reaper. Yeah. I always think it's like an SCV coming. I got PTSD from proxies.
I was about to say, I love how you're on the edge of your seat. You're like, oh my god, this is cheesing.
No. Wait, no, he's not cheesing. And then when he cheeses, he'll be like, damn, I missed it. Okay, so far so good. Not the best grenade placement, but it works. He got out of there alive.
Yeah, nicely done drone micro there by Wizard. He was able to keep his drone alive and didn't lose any to the Reaper, which is always infuriating if it happens to you. It's like
losing anything to the Reaper is infuriating.
Yeah. So
even getting his base denied is infuriating. Oh, that's good. He's gonna push the queen back.
Yeah, just delaying that third a little bit longer, but does get pushed away in the end. Nicely done. And I also did want to, go back to the beginning a little bit, where this was actually the original series that we wanted to get into. And there's a reason for that, because there's someone waiting for the winner of this series.
And also shout out to Bradley, if I'm pronouncing that right, for raiding with a party of 4 people. That's cool. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Shout out to
Sweet
Boo Radley. I think I'm pretty sure we've rated him before. But thank you so much. He's I've seen him streaming quite a bit.
Nice. And the ever so famous Hellions. But there's a quick Roach Warren.
Yeah,
I would say.
Especially because Wizard actually hasn't gone into the main base to scout anything yet, so he's doing this quite blind, going right into roaches, so he could be looking to just go into a big roach push.
Yeah, I like the Liberator play here. It's like the safe answer, Cloak Banshee is kind of expensive and takes a lot of micro. Going straight into stem, getting a couple more Hellions out, and the Liberator.
Yeah, interesting. He went for the 1-1-1, but focusing on that stim and not really going for the switch with the starport and the racks.
He didn't switch anything yet. He just straight up built that onto his barracks. Interesting.
Yeah, you don't really see that too often. So yeah, it's cool that he's whipping this out. At the same time though, like, Wizard's kind of going for an all-in, all these roaches coming out, and he's Ling flooding behind this.
I like the Ling flood follow-up. Well, now there's no Lings. He's not producing anything at all, actually.
He's a blind block. He's
blind block, but You know, maybe an overlord.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. He's making two at a time. He realized he was trying to deal with the Liberator. That's why he was a little bit preoccupied.
Yeah.
And I will say that.
Almost had a barbecue.
Yeah, he has to be so careful. Like he has to make sure he busts through this with the roaches and the ravagers as well. He doesn't have too many ravagers. I think he morphed in 2, so it's gonna take quite some time to bust through.
Yeah, you never really want to attack a wall with lings. They really don't do much.
Yeah, especially when there's Hellions waiting on the other side.
Yeah. He's gonna try and get that bunker, but there's nothing that can go into the bunker.
Yeah, and there's a tank on the high ground. A Banshee actually ends up coming out as well. He's getting, actually, to be fair, he's getting a lot of SCVs.
God, that's way more than he should have lost. He should have pulled the SCVs to the high ground and then just picked up the doors.
Yeah, I would have expected him to evacuate, but he didn't. And now he's trying to push up the ramp, which I don't know if this is the best idea.
No, he's gonna lose everything here. But he did 21 worker damage, so that's great.
Yeah.
I can't believe YanXII let that happen. He's not going to repair that. Yeah, he's going to repair it.
Yeah, he's going to save it. He's going to save it. He's fine for now. But a couple of big things happened here. Like the third base was denied. I'm not too sure if it was killed. It may have been killed.
Was it killed or canceled? It was canceled, I think, because it's not on the units lost tab.
Yeah.
I don't think it's there though. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was canceled.
I'm not a doctor. So he went for the good old-fashioned Liberator and Cloaked Banshee play that we see all the time. I'm joking, we never see that. I've never seen that actually. Liberator and Cloaked Banshee. He's going more Cloaked Banshees.
Yeah, it's weird because wait, what? He must have canceled Stim earlier.
Yeah, what was that all about?
Because Stim was like halfway done, and then the push came. He must have canceled Stim, switched the racks and the starport to get the Banshee out.
Banshee, I guess that was a good call. It kind of saved him, but I think he would have been fine without it.
I mean, he was fine with that, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't think the
came in at the last second to kill a couple of things, but
yeah.
Not really much.
I think maybe YanXII thought it was like a bigger commitment than it really was, so he needed the Banshees to deal with the roaches.
I think he thought it was an all-in. This is good here. Or was it? 3 workers.
3 workers.
It's not funny.
he got a queen, which is nice. And keeps him alive for now. Can keep dealing more damage. As long as he doesn't lose them, he should be okay. Just just be careful.
One-shotting workers is so OP. Flipping anywhere, shoot any at least like 1 or 2 workers at least, risking these units.
Yeah, and he's going to be able to keep them alive, keep them here in the corner to get more energy, which is pretty sick. And we're kind of just transitioning now. Like, Wizard dealt a lot of damage, and he really needed to, just because, you know, his opponent is like a GM. This is the kind of stuff that you need to do to kind of like even things out or you know, get that lead.
To me, it's weird, like, it didn't even seem like a really huge, all-in, crazy, unexpected build from Wizard. I feel like Yan should have been able to hold that easily.
Yeah, again, like the Roach Warren was unscouted, so he had no idea until the roaches hit his Hellions at the watchtower. And that's, I think that maybe that was when he like canceled Stim and switched things up and stuff like that.
Yeah, hopefully. But he held, I mean, not the best hold, but in this case, this early on, he had enough workers left over to... Oh my god. Nice cancel right as it finished. Oh, this counterattack is just deadly.
Yeah, now with these Marines, and he has Stim as well. Like, what is there? We have Baneling's no speed though, so he has to wait for the Marines to push out into creep to try and deal with them.
Yeah, which they never will.
Yeah, like they just killed a creep tumor. The creep is slowly receding, so it's getting a little bit worse and worse for Wizard as time goes on.
He didn't even get 1 tank out of that corrosive bile. That's unfortunate. This base is going to go down 100%, but I don't know if he's going to be able to recover after this. He could clear the army if he jumped on it right now, I think, but nah, not off creep, I guess.
Oh, he does.
Not without speed.
Yeah, he just killed the forward tank. He still has a couple more Banelings. He morphed in some more as well. He actually has Mutalisks, I just realized, so he could try and use the Mutalisks to snipe the tanks as well.
Wow, I love this. The Cloak Banshee's going into that dead space where there's no vision. You can be able to stop reinforcements or stop them from posturing here at least.
Oh my god, one of them is so low, like one hit away from going down. And behind this YanXII, you know, he's working on 2-2s, working on the rest of his upgrades. Like, his goal here is to try and kill the base, but Wizard, is he gonna let him? Like, he has a decent army now.
But there's nothing to stop these Banshees except Crucibles. Look, keep missing, and it's gonna go down.
Ah, the base.
He's gonna pull the trigger right as it goes down. YanXII backing up. Oh my god, all the Banelings on the tank. That's not what you want, and now there's nothing here for defense. I would like to see YanXII just move in for the kill here. Actually, there's a couple things.
I was about to say, this is why, guys. This is why you all army hotkey, because he had Mutalisks that entire time and they were left out of the fight because they were on a separate hotkey.
If he would have brought him back around. Oh god, accidentally hit to make the lobby again. Damn it. But yeah, if you have mutas and you bring him around the back, it's kind of a very common knowledge to bring him around the back and try and go for the tanks, and it will at least pull some of the Marines out of position, or the Marines going for the kill and you get the tanks for free. But it was just seemed to be a little much for Wizard there.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're forcing the Terran to make a decision, right? And no matter what decision, like you deal some damage.
Yeah, and then you have a plan for each decision they could possibly make.
Yeah, yeah.